want to load a case that you analyzed with XDIAG. How do you do that? Well, after you run and save the XDIAG case, you start RODSTAR-D, and then you select Open File, the second item from the left on the toolbar, and the program will ask you, are you sure if you want to overwrite data in memory, if you already have a case in memory. And then what you can do is you can go to the directory that contains the XDIAG file. I have it here under this weld name, and for the file type, obviously the program, the RODSTAR program defaults to RODSTAR-D files, but if you go over here and you drop down the list of file types, you will find XDIAG file type. You can also do the same thing if you have RODSTAR-D, but in this case, let's say we have XDIAG, so we are going to select that option. And what the program does, it filters out all the other file types and only shows you XDIAG files. So there's our XDIAG file for this well. So when you double click on it, that brings in the measured dynamometer file for this well, and all the data should be in the input windows. As far as the deviation window, you can bring that in by selecting to bring it into either from an Excel file or from the previous RODSTAR-D file. So actually, let's select that option. So I'm going to select import from a RODSTAR-D file, click continue, and then I can bring the deviation data from this file that I saved before. So I double click on it, survey loaded successfully, click OK, and there is our deviation survey. Okay, and that's it. So now all the other data is there: pumping unit, existing counterbalance moment, which was brought in from the XDIAG file, and so forth, pumping unit horsepower. So now when we run this case, we will see a comparison between the predicted card versus the actual measured card that was brought in as part of the XDIAG file. And then we can see, if we need to make any changes to the data to get a better match. So these are the results, just like before, but now we see an overlay on the dynamometer plot between the measured and predicted cards. If I want to take a closer look at that, I click on dynamometer, and there is the plot that shows the predicted card, which is the blue line, versus the measured card, which is the gray line. So that's how that works. Okay, so now I'm going to load another file, another XDIAG